Hello, everybody? Did I just get a raid? Hello, Lucha, and everyone joining. What is going on with my audio? Elgato? Is everyone hearing that skipping? How's everybody doing? Give me a sec. And if you feel like joining on Twitch, Jared, feel free to do so, because I'm going to hang up the phone because I'm now live. Sorry, I was also on the phone. That sounds better. Oh, apparently Twitch is doing a weird sound thing today. Yeah, I just noticed that. Was that on my end or yours? Because I think it just fixed. Lucha, though. It's been a while, man. Is that a raid? I didn't see a message for a raid. Oh, there it is. Never mind. A minute ago, raided you with 12 people. Thank you, guys. Welcome to the channel. Twas a raid. Yeah, I didn't see a message pop up. Probably because I was on my title screen at first, but let me do this for you. Thank you, Lucha, for the raid. I actually did that because it didn't pop off at first. Hey, it was good, man. It's good. It's been a while since I saw you, though, Lucha. How you been? And Lucha Raiders. I am psyched about PSO2, yes. Also, how's my voice? How's my mic? I apparently had issues the other day with my mic. With charity filled. Ooh. Busy and charity filled. Good, might be good. Good. You've been doing some charity stuff? Awesome. I hope that's been good. I want to do some charity stuff in the future. Support all the kids with fuck cancer. Support all the charities for children with cancer and all that other shit. Do all the good stuff because I want to stream for stuff with good causes. Oh yeah, I definitely want to join that. Is there a group you guys have? Because I want to join that. Because I do want to do some charity stuff in the future. I was thinking maybe when I have the time, I wanted to try to do like I do want to do a future 24-hour stream, and I want it to be a charity. I don't know if that's a thing that can last that long, but I do want to do a charity stream, and I do want to do a 24-hour stream. Maybe when I hit 300 follows, maybe we can do a 24-hour stream or a charity stream. But I do want to do that in the future because I love those causes and fuck cancer. Or whatever charity you're doing for. Cool, you'll DM me with the info. But yeah, it's been a while, guys. How is everyone doing? Welcome to Kakarot. Any DBZ fans? Hope you guys are enjoying this. We're apparently at home. I think story-wise, we just drove. We did the filler where we drive the car. Was the last thing we did. Volume levels all right, everyone? Kakarot's been looking fantastic. Yeah, sorry, it's been ages. Nah, I never forgot about you myself. To be fair, I haven't really been raiding myself much, but like, I have never forgotten you, man. I appreciate all the love that you've given to me in the past. But to be fair, we've both been busy. My work has been busy, and I've been trying to stream more. Anyone else who's part of I'm also multi-streaming. So for any of you guys who are comfortable watching on Mixer, Facebook, or YouTube, feel free to check those out as well. Here's all of my information if you want to check out my YouTube, Twitter, or my Mixer accounts. I also stream on multiple things. I also can link all them with my commands. But yes, I never forgot about any of you guys. You guys are amazing. All of you people. What were you just playing just now, Lucha? I don't know what the hashtag really big means, but I appreciate it. But Kakarot is amazing. It's basically Legacy of Goku for anyone who's not played it yet. It's basically Legacy of Goku, but also has a bunch of other additive things to it. I gotta go to Kami house now. Can we make some
Do
stuff?
what you can.
Oh, I don't have enough food items. We're at the midst of the Android saga. We were playing Sonic Mania, where these asshats had the control of being able to... Oh my god. To be fair, I kind of... How do you implement that? Because I want to do that with Dark Souls. Not just Dark Souls. I want to do that with other hard games. Like, difficult games, too. I know Dark Souls isn't all that hard for me, but... I want to make some games harder for me, and Dark Souls was one of those I wanted to think about. Oh, it was a specially made mod. No, I've seen stuff like that on, I've watched a lot of Lobos Jr., where he does, because whenever he reached a certain tier, he would do a stream of all the Souls games, and he would have things where people would donate, and depending on, the donation, they would choose a mod. Basically, like, he got to use this specific weapon, or he can't roll, or something like that. While I'm not great at stuff like that, I want to do that. Something like an incentive to have fun with chat. Like, my biggest incentive for chat is requesting video games for me to play. Like, Supply7 requested me to play Borderlands, while I have other things to... God damn it, my voice is cutting in and out. Well, try to refresh. Apparently Twitch is having issues today. I'll reconnect my mic. Is this better? Ah, man. Yeah, let me know if any issues. According to Lucha, apparently Twitch is having issues today. Oh, Dragon Ball. But yeah, we're in the midst of the Android arc. We haven't even actually met 19 and 20 yet, but we're in the midst of it. I'm also dying, tired because there was a few rage streams.
Me while I'm visiting.
It just might be
That's
Twitch.
Probably not going to happen with launch there.
To be fair, encoding is on Twitch can be kind of broken. So I probably won't be around terribly long, but I hope you have a fun time with the stream. Both of you have. No, I appreciate it, Lucha. If you're going to be taking off now, I hope you have a good rest of your night, and I hope you enjoy your weekend, my dude, and I hope to see you around sometime more. I promise, next time I see you on, which I'm pretty sure you've been on while I've been streaming, but I just haven't really been raiding anybody. But next time I get some people in and you're streaming, I'm definitely going to send them your way, man. For anyone who is here now that aren't part of Lucha's crew, that are part of my family, feel free to check out Lucha's stream. He's an awesome streamer. Don't ever... Oh, I'm never obligated. You're a friend, man. Never obligated. Well, I mean, yes, but you're a good friend. You've supported me in more ways than one, my dude. Whether or not any of your buds have, like, actually enjoy my content, but you've sent people my way. Dude, you can literally raid me with 0 people, and I just love to have people here. And I just enjoy having awesome people here. That's all that matters. I stream for fun. While I do want to do this as a job, like this is a dream of mine to do this for a job, but all I care about is just to have fun.
Best to deal with this now.
Streaming is an amazing time, and you can literally raid me with nobody, and I'd enjoy it. Oh yeah. That's what YouTube started off as, was for fun. I do want to do this as a career because I love video gaming, because who doesn't want to do something they love for money, but I do this mainly for fun. I can literally stream this and not make money, and I'd still be doing it. And to be fair, I don't really make money off of it, but I still would do this regardless of that fact. People have donated to me, and I appreciate it. You can even see that all on screen, and I appreciate what they can give, but like you don't have to at all to be fun. Like I'm not big enough to have any like donation-based incentives yet, but I do also want to do that because that is awesome. I want to be able to do like giveaways and things. I want to be able to like give you guys things back for supporting me. Twitch Mobile's being buggy. When isn't Twitch Mobile buggy though? To be fair. But like I do want to do incentives like giveaways and things because I just love being able to give you guys things in return as well. That's something that I love. Because you guys are basically making me. If it wasn't for you guys, my channel would not be where it's at, despite being small.
Best to deal with this
But I'm actually getting a foothold again. I'm growing. I'm over 200 followers. Can we make it to 300, guys? We can do it. 300 followers. I'm not focusing on subs. You guys can sub at any given time, but I'm trying to reach 300 followers right now. That's my next goal. And now, Jared, we have to figure out what I should do for a 300 goal mark. What should I do? Like, I want to start, now that I'm starting to reach over the hundreds, I want to figure out what kind of tiers to get for you guys. I do want to do a charity event. I got to figure out what's a really good charity. Once Lucha gives me the information, though, that'll happen. IRL stream. Like, you really want to, in real life stream? Like, what would I do, though? Like, my life is not really the most entertaining. Also, like, I'm just in my room. There's really not much I can do. I can't really take my computer with me. I mean, I could, but I really don't want to. Because then I would have to walk around with my mic in hand and my webcam. I can't really, that's really hard for me to do. Once I get my own place and have an actual, camera, which I plan on getting, like, an actual camera, not just a webcam camera, then maybe I can do that. But an IRL stream, what would I do? Yeah, that's kind of hard to do, though. To be fair, I would have to carry my webcam mic and my freaking computer around. That's not easy. In the future, I do want to do that, yes. Let me get my own house. Let me get my own place. I will do that, for sure. I mean, I can do an IRL stream, but it'll just be me just in my room talking. And maybe showing off my Facebook like I did. I've already done that before. But to be fair, like, if you guys really want that, I will do that. It's just, it's not easy to do that now. But yes. Trust me, a lot of the things I do say, I usually don't always do, but I will keep my word.
Best to deal with this now.
Usually I tend to keep my word. It's just also I have to find time for that. But once I get my place, I promise, I will do an IRL stream. But I don't know how I would do that now, besides just me talking and showing off my Facebook and things. And plus, my personal life isn't the most entertaining. Like, I play games and I work. That's pretty much all I do. Cosplay? You want to see me dress up as Gaara? I mean, I have a Gaara cosplay. I guess I can dress up as Gaara for Halloween, if you want me to. If you want me to, I can get dressed up for Gaara as Halloween. I don't have a wig, though. I usually just use my natural brown hair for his hair. To be fair, Gaara's hair is brown. While it's actually red, they state in the anime that his hair is brown. To be fair, I just use my normal hair, though. But I do have a Gaara cosplay, yes. The only thing I may not have would be his eyeshadow, or his eyeline, with his sleep deprivation eye bags that he has.
How's that sound?
Because I would have to have my mom do the makeup and draw the tattoo on my head. So if I dress up as Gaara for Halloween, and I don't have any makeup on, like for my eyeliner, for the eyeshadows, don't be upset, because I'm not doing that myself. The last time I did that, my ex-girlfriend did that for me. Nah. Nah, I know about that. You mean the barrel roll? Yeah, I know about that. I prefer to fly into them. It's more fun for me. You think I don't know how to play this game, dude?
No, you should train some more.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. Woo! 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 Yeah, I don't do that. I like flying in them. It's more fun. I'm bad at this part, too. To be fair, I'm bad at this, so I don't like to zoom.
I can tell this thing's got lots of energy. This thing's giving off a lot of energy. I can tell this thing's got lots of energy.
All right. Sorry, I like to just fly into them. I don't like doing the woo. Also, I can't do it while this. I can only do it in this state. No, why are you apologizing? I just prefer to do this. It's more fun. You don't gotta apologize. I'm not mad. Do I always come off as angry? I'm sorry. It's just naturally how I am. I guess I have some natural anger somehow. I don't mean to. But no, it's more fun for me to just fly into these. No, it's just I see you apologizing. I assume that I'm somehow just like bitching. Every time someone says sorry, I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
Might cause some trouble later. Best to deal with this now.
Dino.
All right, let's do this.
Oh boy, you think you're natural for saying sorry? Dude, I'm one of the most apologetic person you'll ever meet. You know how many times people tell me not to say sorry? To the point where I say sorry for saying sorry? I'm sorry for being sorry. Like, you cannot tell me to not apologize. You're only going to make me apologize more. I am one of the most apologetic person you'll ever meet. I will literally say sorry like 50 times in a row. Let's go, Dino bitch. They really need to take that out. I'm tired of seeing that warning. I get it. He's pissed. But, stop. Goku? I'm hitting square, Goku. There we go. And I know I can charge, but I don't like hearing... I hate hearing... How's the audio, by the way? This game is very quiet in certain parts.
Might cause some trouble later. Best to deal with this now.
Treasure and dropped it. This I remember this. This is with the big dino, or at least when you first meet them it was. What'd you drop now, Pilaf? Oh yeah, I'm in Yamcha's hideout. I'm at Yamcha's hideout. Oh right, we don't have a car yet, do we? It's a digger's dream for a short time. Sacred land of Karan. Better than mobile. What's better than mobile? Actual Twitch? The website, you mean? Or are we talking about something else? Yeah, Twitch Mobile's great, though. I do like it. It's convenient, but it does fuck up a lot. I don't know, Twitch just might be weird today. To be fair, I'm streaming far later than I was planning.
Found some tasty looking food.
Like, I should have been streaming hours ago, and I'm here starting at 9. To be fair, I will be streaming a little bit later tonight. Well,
I wonder what's going on with Master
we'll see.
Roshi.
I'll probably stream pretty late into the morning. If I'm able.
We got a keeper.
Probably like 1, 2 a.m.
We got a keeper. I really want to get back to my training.
Yajirobe.
Found some tasty looking food. Yo.
Also, oh, I forgot to also to mention. It's better on mobile now. Okay, good. I forgot to mention this too. 15 hours ago, Lechand. I'm sorry if I butchered this name, but a follow happened 15 hours ago by Lechand or Lekand. I'm just gonna throw this out there for you. I was watching on PS4. Ah, nice. I'm just throwing this out there for this follow 15 hours ago. Thank you, Lekand or Lechand. Sorry if I butchered your name badly. K's and CH's. I'm not good with vowels and consonants together. What you want? Just so you know, I ain't fighting no androids. I'm not here to train with you. I'm just here to catch some fish. Fine by me. I mean, I ain't no coward. I could help you to train if I felt like it. Here's an idea. Why don't me and you see who can catch the most fish, huh? How do you like my Yajirobe voice? That sounds like fun. Yeah, let's do it. Let's fish up, guys, here. Goliath catfish and something else. As Goku, catch fish. Oh, scarlet catfish. Oh, sure, why not? So, let's just insert this tail into my tailbone. And not just insert it, screw it in. Through my pants. My throat. Oh, my throat. Where'd that come from?
All right.
Oh my god, that was fast. Ah, shit. That's a giant fish. Holy shit.
Holy shit! That's a leading giant fish.
Get a load of that.
That's not it.
This one looks pretty tasty.
Wiggly wiggly.
Right.
Wiggly wiggly.
Come, fishy, come, fishy, come, fishy, come, fishy, 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 come. The life of the fish is ended by the dish.
This.
Goliath catfish.
Oh, get a load of that.
Ooh, I got a new
This
fish.
one looks pretty tasty.
I got a new fish type. Fish type. My favorite Pokemon
All right.
type. Fish type. Speaking of that, missing no is known as bird type.
Yeah. Take this.
Giant fish
Oh,
fin
get
mussel.
a load of that.
Ooh, a scarlet catfish.
This one looks pretty tasty. All right.
Also, how's my webcam? Like, is my audio off of my webcam? Because I know that was a thing before where my commentary was, like, delayed. I don't know if it's all fixed now that I've refixed my mic. I don't know why I'm having that issue now. The other day I had that. Someone was telling me that my audio was, like, off. I don't want
get a load of
that.
that. This one looks pretty tasty.
Let's just pull some fish food out of my ass.
All right.
Oi. Oi. Hey. Big one. God damn it.
Yeah. This.
A ruby trout. That's
Oh,
new.
get a load of that.
Or not. Oh yeah, there you
This
go.
one looks pretty tasty.
Hey. Oi. Big one,
All right.
please. God. Damn it. Lazy fish. Stop giving me the same goddamn fish. I mean, I'll take it. Updating my thing.
Oh, get a load of that!
I've unlocked a reward.
This one looks pretty tasty. All right. Oh, get a load of that!
Give me my Goliath fish,
This one
please.
looks pretty tasty.
Oh, these aren't Goliath at all.
All right. All right.
Like, the big ones aren't, like, noticing until long after the other fish do. It's fucking annoying. I wish you could do more than just wiggle back and forth.
Oh, come on!
I was curious what would happen. Ooh, Goldie fish. I don't want golden fish, though. I want my Goliath fish. What happens if I fail this? Huh.
Oh, come on!
Interesting. Oh, come on. Give me one of the...
All right.
Good.
Yeah, that seems about right. All right, I got one.
Fishing stream.
All right.
That's neither. Boy. Oh, that feels so good. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
All
Come here.
right.
I think you're big. I think you're the Goliath. Come on. If not, if you're not, then I'm. That's not good. Come on. Bagheer. God damn it! I
Oh,
thought
get
it
a
was
load
it.
of that.
Knew it wasn't it until I actually caught it.
This one looks pretty tasty. All right.
Come on. Would you come on? Scarlet, badass.
Oh, get a load of that.
Ah, okay. So no bait. That's what they're saying.
This one looks pretty tasty. All right. I could really go for some food right about now. All right.
Ba boom!
Well, get a load of that.
Good.
Hey!
That is a lot of fish.
Hey, you know what? Maybe you can train me while I'm visiting. But that's probably not going to happen with launch there.
Hey, cut me a bunch. How'd you do, Yajirobe? Zilch. I got zilch. Ah, what's zilch?
Huh?
It means I got nothing. I lost. There, you happy? Oh, that's too bad. Well, I guess I'll just... Hold up, you got plenty of fish there. You could share at least a half with me. No way, I'm eating all of these. Wow, rude, Goku. Hey, what gives, man? You're stingy. Fine, I guess I'll go eat something at Korin's. You could fly, so I'm gonna need you to fly me back up to Korin's place. No way, you can't ride the flying Nimbus, remember? What? You don't... You don't need him to fly you on that, you idiot. You also have teleportation. Why do you need flying Nimbus?
See ya!
Wow, Goku, you are fucking an asshole. You have instant transmission, you fucking dick. And you can fly.
Piece of crap!
Wow, straight up. Fucking Goku's a dick. Don't ever ask for my help again. Yeah. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just said that, Goku. You cold-hearted bastard. What, you here to laugh at me? Screw you. Get out of here. Yeah, exactly. He's a fucking asshole. Well, if that's how it's gonna be, then I guess I won't use instant transmission to...
Hey!
Me and you are best buds, right? Let's go. That's guy's a handful. Goku, you're a fucking dick. You're the one who said no in the first place. Also, he said fly. Nothing said about flying Nimbus. You can fucking fly. Goku doesn't owe shit to anyone. Actually, he does, actually. He owes a lot to these people, to be fair. You know how much shit people do for him? Yajirobe literally carried him on his back up to Korin when he fucking nearly died by Piccolo. He owes a lot to Yajirobe. He also... Here's another thing. When Goku penetrated King Piccolo, who caught him while he was falling before he hit the ground? Yajirobe. Who cut Vegeta's tail? Yajirobe. Yajirobe technically saved Goku and everyone from dying against Vegeta's onslaught. He owes a lot to people. I don't know if you're kidding about that, but he does actually owe a lot to people. But no, I'm just stating that Goku is being a complete dick. And hello, Infamy. And, hey, Cameron. Cameron Griff Denning, how are ya? But anyway, hey, Infamy, how you doing, man? We just got done doing some fishing. That's what this quest was about. And then Goku just realized he can instant teleport. Oh, Lord. How is, well, you can't really hear anything yet, but I was going to ask, how's the volume levels? Apparently, Twitch is having issues, so I'm just trying to make sure that my voice is okay and volume from the game is okay. I don't know, I was told that my mic was having issues when I first started to stream. Sorry I'm late for anyone else who's normally used to me starting earlier. Like, work was tiring, I came home, played some Pokemon, and I was talking to Supply 7 on the phone for quite some time. Me and him were actually talking for several hours on the phone. Oh, I see what you mean, Jared, about Twitch being weird. It said I was offline, or I don't know if that was what you were referring to. I just saw your post on my phone, sorry. This is when I finally got to enjoy some peace and quiet. What are you talking about, Corin? You know you love me.
What's that?
What is there to love about a freeloader like you? Hey, that's not a very nice thing to say.
Well, now.
I suppose my headache-free days are behind me. That's good. I'm glad everything's good on your end. I know deep down you're happy to have me in your life.
Do I look happy to you?
I don't know. Your eyes are closed perpetually, so I can't really tell what your facial expressions are. You're also a cat! Sorry if I'm also trying to... I'm not trying to, like, talk as loud as I am. I just get very verbal.
Looks like you guys are having fun.
I was gonna make a joke about him enjoying having cats in his life, but I don't want to go there. Yamcha is already a dude who,
Yeah, Jirobe hasn't changed a bit.
has pussy in his life. Ha! Buzzing. Alright, is that all? Oh yeah, we gotta go to Roshi's. Hey, why do you call your streams blind? Well, because this is my first time playing this. Not all my streams are blind. Only the games I've never played before. I mean, to be fair, I guess this isn't really blind because I know Dragon Ball Z, but this game has a lot of stuff that aren't in Dragon Ball Z, that aren't from the series. So whatever stuff that's in this game, it's still like I've never played this game before. So it is a blind live stream. But yeah, that's what that means. But yeah. War at the door.
Better get going, I guess.
That makes sense. Yeah. That's all blind means. Unless you guys want to see me play a game blindfolded. Then I'll be literal blind. But yeah, that's what blind, that's all blind means.
Too much longer now.
Is just that
I wonder how Master Roshi and
Do you prefer me to
doing.
put first playthrough? Do I have tags up right now? Well, I don't know how YouTube works. Twitch, they have tags that I can say, like, first playthrough and stuff like that. Would you prefer me to put first playthrough instead of blind in my titles? I've been doing that since YouTube, to be fair. Like, if you go watch some of my YouTube videos that are my first playthroughs, I always put, like, blind playthrough or whatever. Or something. But I can change it to first playthrough if it's easier for you guys.
Ah, there you are, Goku. Would you mind listening to what Launch has to say?
No. I'm kidding.
Launch!
Yes,
It's
what'd
been
you
a while.
need?
Someone forget about you?
Oh, God.
What's up?
Don't say that, Goku. You know she's in love with Three Eyes. You think more tags the better? I mean, yeah, I can change it to first playthrough. And more tags the better. Let's see, edit stream info. Let's see, what tags do I have on Twitch? Let's see, there's first playthrough, blind playthrough. I don't really even know what other tags to put. A lot of the stuff are just weird. Like, this isn't really a let's play. I mean, I could put single player, I can put let's play, but I don't consider doing a stream a let's play. It's not like I consider YouTube series as a let's play. There's also blindfolded. I don't know. The whole tag thing on Twitch, I don't know how any other streaming service or platform works, but like, there's really, I don't know what else to put, to be fair. But I have first playthrough, blind playthrough, which I guess means the same thing, really. Then there's action RPG. I would like to look up Dragon Ball Z, but there is no tag for that directly. I don't think there's a tag for PlayStation. Nope. Yeah, so there's tags that I'm not able to really add, but there you go, I added another one. I don't know, like, I don't really care for the tags, but I do use them. It helps people search for these more. I just don't know what other tags to put.
What's up? I'll tell you what's up.
To be fair, on Twitter, I do like hashtag the shit out of my posts. So I'll put like hashtag Dragon Ball, hashtag Kakarot, hashtag PS4, hashtag something else. To be fair, I'm just not good at that stuff.
Tien, all Three Eyes is back in the Promised Land.
Oh yeah? Your mouth's not moving.
Yeah. Something wrong?
Being that he cheated death and all, I thought a visit was in order.
Cheated death? When did he die? Well, cheated death means he didn't die. But he did die, though, against Vegeta in Nappa. So, and came back. That's not really cheating. Is that cheating death? I don't really count that cheating death, I guess. I always considered cheating death when you're on the verge of death but didn't die. I guess coming back to life would be cheating death, but I've never really thought of it that way.
Then why don't you just go?
I did, but he wasn't home. I've been by time and time again with no luck.
But here, let me go and let's see if I can change my title midstream here. Because let's go to restream. Let's see Kakarot. First. Playthrough. You guys may need to update it, but I now changed my title. It now says first playthrough. I will be adding that instead of blind. I never really thought about that, but if you guys want to see that, you may need to update it. I do. I play PC. I play Switch, which I got to do more Switch stuff. I've actually been playing a lot of Pokemon on the 3DS. I have a Wii, which is soft modded, so I have Wii and GameCube games. I have a PS3 that I've played for like stuff like Demon Souls, and expect a bit more PS3 for like a lot of PS1 games, especially for the Final Fantasy PS1 games. I have stuff like Crash Bandicoot, so expect a lot of those classic PS1 games. I have a Wii U that I'm probably going to use for maybe some things. I do play NES and Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. I actually did an entire playthrough on Phantasy Star 1 through 3. I'm currently in the midst of Final Fantasy 4. So yeah, I play pretty much every console. Mostly. And then PC as well. Primarily, PS4 is my main focus, but I do play on much more than just that. So if you enjoy and you feel like sticking around and seeing other series, I'm actually probably going to play this for a bit, and I may jump onto something else. I'm a little late than I was planning, so I'm trying to see if I can stay up a little later tonight. So I may switch over to something else than Kakarot, so expect maybe, I don't know. What would you guys like to see after this? Like, I could probably play something else. Probably Final Fantasy or... I do want to beat Eternal Darkness. But I don't know if I want to do that tonight, considering how tired I am. But I can, if you guys want to see the rest of that. I don't even know if I'll be able to beat it tonight. There's a boss fight that I got to get through. To be fair, I'm not the best at Eternal Darkness. Just it's because it's a game I've never really dabbled in. And I'm not great with, like, its magic system. And I really don't like it. It's a mechanic that I'm just not good at, but I can jump onto that after this if you guys want to. That's a GameCube game. Or I can jump on Final Fantasy IV, or I can play just another older game too, just don't even have to be a series. I also play Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, and other things. I have plenty of things that I play.
Ah, don't give me that. You can fly. Find him for me. Come on, I'm begging ya.
What? You can sense energy, you dolt. Zeroing in on him should be a piece of cake.
Oh, yeah.
Goku, why are you being so dumb? To be fair, he like always flies to places and rarely uses instant transmission. Because for some reason, he rather waste energy than instant teleport.
Let's see now.
I swear, if I had that ability, I'd be fucking doing that all over the place. I'd freaking instant teleport to work every morning.
All right, got him. Hey, he's near my house.
What? You found him? Already?
Yep, if that's all, I'll be on my merry...
You idiot! I'm not ready yet! I wasn't expecting you to find him so fast. Seeing him requires, you know, preparation.
3 cool games you should play in Dragon Ball Z franchise, like Fighters and Xenoverse 1 and 2. Well, Fighters did have a bit of a series I started, I just never finished it. Expect that in the near future, however, I'm in the midst of that somewhere. It's a fighting game, which is not really my favorite genre, which I do need to beat, though. I'm not great at fighting games, which is why I don't really like them, but do expect that in the future, and for Xenoverse 1 and 2, also expect them in the future. If you want to stick around for those games, they will happen, I just don't know when. I have a lot of other games I do need to get through first. Because I've started several franchises I want to get through first. But I have Xenoverse 1 and 2, and I have Fighters. So expect them in the future. I'm just not great at fighting games, including this one. And this is more of an action RPG, but it still has fighting game elements. But yes, I will be doing those.
Till I'm done. Got it?
I also have Legacy of Goku 1 and 2, which I streamed on YouTube. I'm in the midst of Boost Fury somewhere, which I got to continue. I want to do Attack of the Saiyans. I'm in the midst of Dragon Ball Fusions. I did do a stream on Budokai 1, which I may want to continue the Budokai franchise.
Sheesh.
And whatever else.
Try to be nice to people.
There's a lot of Dragon Ball games that I want to get through. Oh yeah, Advanced Adventure, Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure, Dragon Ball GT Transformations, and Revenge of King Piccolo. Those are some other games too. Plenty of Dragon Ball games. There's even another, there's a Game Boy fighting, or a Game Boy game that I want to play, Legendary Super Warriors. God, I love that game. But yeah, if you're into DBZ and want to see some DBZ stuff, oh, I'll be streaming a lot of them. I just don't know when. But I will be. I mean, to be fair, the last time I played Xenoverse, it's been many years since I did, and I, like, kind of rushed the beginning to play with my friends because we were kind of going to do a co-op thing, and I got my ass kicked by Vegeta and Nappa. I swear I'm not that bad at the game, I just rushed it.
Best to deal with this now.
I just rushed the beginning, and I didn't really level. All of which are good games. While I do bitch a lot occasionally about Xenoverse, it's just because I don't like that 2 didn't really add much to it besides, like, a bit more of the story. I just don't really like that it didn't really do much difference.
Might cause some trouble later. Best to deal with this now.
I know there's a lot of differences. I know there's a different story, and there's a lot more fights, and the hub is different and all, but it's still really the same thing to me. Still really the same game. But I will be playing both Xenoverses. I've already beaten Xenoverse 1. I just never beat Xenoverse 2 because I got bored of it because I actually did several hundred hours on the first Xenoverse. So by the time 2 came out, I was kind of burnt out. Also expect Dragon Ball MMO to return because I've been a big fan of DBO. Hey, wait.
I'm pumped up and ready to go.
To be fair, for fighting games, expect a lot of spamming. I'm not very good at them, and I know I'll never get good at them. I can play them forever and never get any better. It's just they're not my games, not my type of game, so I don't get better at them. And plus, a lot of the times, combos just never pop off for me. I am not good at fighting games at all. I could practice all day and I can get better, but not like, not to the point where I can just pull off extreme combos. I will never get that good. People may say that practice makes perfect, but trust me, there's a limit to how much better I'll get at those games. I love it. I love Kakarot. It is very good. It's probably like my second or third favorite Dragon Ball game of all time. My favorite is Fusions. Fusions and Attack of the Saiyans are my favorite Dragon Ball Z games. This is probably my third favorite Dragon Ball Z game. I love it. The reason I love the other two more is because they're actual RPGs. And I love RPGs better. Yes, this is an ARPG, but it's still a fighting game to me with this kind of combat. Just with semi... I'm not even going to say semi-open world, because it's really not. With some world exploration thrown in. It's still an action fighting game through and through with some action with some adventuring thrown in, which I love that about it. But I wish the action was more Kingdom Heartsy, or you know, like actual action RPG, something like Kingdom Hearts or YS or not YS, Ys, or Tales of. I would have preferred that kind of combat over this, but yeah. To be fair, though, when I do continue Fighters, I'm already in the midst of the story somewhere. I think I started one of the bad guys' sides of the story. So I think I beat the good side. So I'm in the midst of it somewhere. So it's going to be kind of weird. People are going to be like, what the hell? For anyone who's never watched my Fighters streams, which are on YouTube, by the way, you can watch the start of my Fighters stream if you want to check it out. But for anyone who hasn't and will be jumping right into it, will be like, what the hell? Kind of like a random jump is all. But yes, all my content is on YouTube. And to be fair, I actually just got done highlighting a bunch of videos, so expect a bunch of new content to go onto YouTube within the following weeks. I don't know about online, but I heard that they're going to be adding DLC. Yes, up to Super. From what I've looked online, they did say they have plans to add Super. Yes. I don't know how accurate this is, but I saw that they plan to add at least what, 5 to 10 DLCs or something stupid. I forgot what I read, but Super was a plan they mentioned. Yes. I really hope. To be fair. And as for online, they need to make the world bigger. I don't know what kind of online functionality you want. Like, do you want, like, versus? I would prefer co-op over that. Like, I would love to be able to be one character while a friend is another, and then we join the world together. That would be more my alley. And then we would, like, fight together. Kind of like the person would be like a support, but also be able to use that character instead of just being a straight-up support character. But that'd be more up my alley.
Might cause some trouble later.
But I wouldn't mind having a online PvP stuff. It's just PvP is really not my cup of tea. I'm not really into that. But that would be awesome, to be fair. Like another fighting game that I stopped midway through just because I got bored of it, because I'm tired of like long-winded fighting story games. Even though like Fighters to me was a fun story. The new Smash Ultimate. Like I love Smash, but I just was not intrigued by the story whatsoever.
Might cause some trouble later.
Also, another game that needs to return, speaking of Smash, and he's in it, Monster Hunter World. Fucking Rathalos is in that. Yeah, more co-op. Yes, yeah, they need it. To be fair, they need to make this actually open-worlded. Yeah, expect a bit more Monster Hunter World to come back. Smash made me think of that, because I know the Rathalos is a boss in that. I don't know why, but if anyone's into Monster Hunter. Yes, if I would love co-op, but to be fair, they would need to implement actual open-worldedness. Because this is not open-worldedness at all. Like, yeah, you can free roam, but it's limited to separate maps, and that kind of bothers me. I want them to link every map with each other, because in order for me to go to any other area, I have to go to the menu, hit triangle, and then here's my world map, and then I select an area. I want all these to interlink. If these all interlinked, I can see true co-op being a big, big deal. So, like, they boast this being an open-worlded game or but it's not really at all. To be fair, there's really not many open-world... Truly, there's really no open-worlded games because, like... Yeah, like Breath of the Wild, you can. I didn't really beat Breath of the Wild, but you can venture to the boss the final boss right from the get-go, and do a lot of things. There's probably some limits to your progression, but games like Final Fantasy and other things that are open world and have a overworld, they limit you on progression. Oh yeah, I don't just play anime games. Oh yeah.
Might cause some trouble later. Best to deal with this now.
I don't have a car. Pooh, that's right, I don't.
Sup?
Oh yeah, I play other things. A lot of my stuff are like Japanese games. Half the time they're not always anime. Like Kingdom Hearts isn't really an anime, or Dark Souls isn't an anime, but I do play other games. Yeah.
Might cause some trouble later.
I mean, I've been playing a lot of Pokemon, which has an anime, but Pokemon is originally a game first and foremost. So there's that. There's also, like, I'll be playing Mario, I'll be playing Donkey Kong, I'll be playing classic platformers, Zelda, and stuff like that. If there's any games you would like to see me play, you can feel free to request it. I actually have Eternal Darkness that I gotta continue for a request. After that, I gotta play Half-Life for a friend who requested that. Then after that, a friend requested me, Jared, Supply 7, actually requested me to play Borderlands 2.
Whoa, check out that stone.
So there's Borderlands 1 that I gotta finish, Borderlands 2 that I gotta start. I actually gotta start Borderlands 3, which I actually haven't played past the first stream because I just wasn't in the mood for Borderlands 3. 1, also I want to beat the first 2 Borderlands games before I start 3. Even though I've beaten them for my own self, I haven't beaten them on stream yet.
I'm pumped up and ready to go.
So there's that. There's plenty of games that I want to do. To be fair, though, a lot of my games are, like, I guess, Japanese games that would be, like, I guess, anime, but... I've been doing a lot of Final Fantasy, Pokemon, and stuff like that. But unfortunately, those are, like, my favorite type of games. But yes. It's not an anime, even though it has a anime adaptation for the sequel. My favorite video game of all time is Phantasy Star Online. That's not really an anime at all, but they do have an anime adaptation for the sequel. But there's that, which is an awesome MMO. If anyone wants to join me on PSO ever in the future.
Might cause some trouble later. Best to deal with this now.
Feel free to check out my YouTube content if you want to check out some games that aren't anime specific. But unfortunately, a lot of the games I do play are Japanese games that are cartoony and anime. Kingdom Hearts, this and the like.
Might cause some trouble later.
But yeah, if there's anything you want me to play in the future, feel free to ask or request it. There's a in-chat currency. I don't know if YouTube has that, but on Twitch, there's an in-chat currency called Masetta where you can literally request me to play video games or you know, join me in video games. That's one of the incentives for you guys to stick around. I'm not sure if YouTube has that. I'm actually in the midst of Red Dead Redemption 1. Thank you for reminding me. I do got to get back to RD. Red Dead RDR. Red Dead Redemption 1. To be fair, GTA is not my favorite type of game at all, so Red Dead Redemption kind of was boring the hell out of me, but I did enjoy Red Dead Redemption. It's my favorite game of that type, but if you want me to play GTA, I don't know about 5, I don't have that. In fact, I don't even have any GTA games because I was never really a big fan of Grand Theft Auto. But if you want me to play Grand Theft Auto, I can. I just gotta buy them. I don't have them, though. Never really was a big fan of GTA, to be fair. Not that they're bad games, it's just not my cup of tea. But I can play them. I will play anything that you guys request me to. Just keep in mind, if you do the actual video game request, you choose the game I play and how long I do it for. But keep in mind, in order for me to get through some of these requests, I gotta do them in the order in which they're done, so I don't just say, oh, I'm gonna do this game, and then another person who requests the game gets upset at me. So, like, if you do request it, it's gonna be a bit of a wait. I also work, so keep in mind that I don't have all the time in the world either. But I'm doing my best to get through a lot of games, which is why I'm streaming for longer periods. I usually used to stream for about 2 to 4 hours. Now my averages are trying to be around 4 to 8 or more, because I want to get through a lot of these games. Because I also used to do like 4 to 5 games a week on a schedule basis, and each game was done week to week, so I was never getting through anything. Now I'm doing random games anytime that I want, so I can actually get through games. And I actually started getting through a lot more games. Also, another RPG I was playing was Legend of Dragoon, which I need to return to. Where's this Dragon Ball? But yes, Red Dead Redemption. I already own 2, actually. So expect some Red Dead in the future. Here's some games on my PS4. If you would like to see some of these games, I've not played a lot of these games. I've never played any of these. Uncharted, I've never played them. I have that. I have Dark Souls, which I've beaten all of the Souls games, and I'm in the midst of. I'm currently did several streams of Bloodborne. I've done a stream of Dark Souls 3. I'm in the midst of Demon Souls, and then after that, I was going to go on to Dark Souls 2. I have a bunch of Final Fantasy games. I have Outlast 2, Monster Hunter, Borderlands 3, Dead Cells, Devil May Cry 5, which I got to play the first 4 Devil May Cry games. I've already streamed 5 and 4. I got to play through 1 through 4. I got Infamous First Light. I played a shit ton of Sekiro, if you want to check that out. We got Bulletstorm. We got Red Dead 2, Dark Souls 2, Spider-Man, which I got to return to. I'm in the beginning of Spider-Man. This game, I've had this game for a while, and I've played a bit of it. Again, I just never really... Too many games, man. So many things keep coming out. I have also started playing a while ago, but I started Batman Arkham 1, Arkham Asylum, as you can see right here. I got to return to that. I got to continue Dead Rising, which is Dead Rising 2. I got God of War 3 remastered, so like there's a lot of stuff that I want to play. Mega Man. And this is just my PS4 library. There's Xenoverse 2, there's Devil May Cry. I have Xenoverse 1 on here as well. There's Fighters. We got Darksiders. Got Battleborn, which meh. Killing Floor was fun. If anyone wants to join me on some co-op on that, me and my buddy used to stream this. Killing Floor was an amazing co-op fun. We got Neverwinter, which is another RPG. We got World of Final Fantasy, but that's another MMO. Or not MMO, but anime. We got Crash Trilogy Remake. We got this. I never played any Assassin's Creed. I will be getting to Resident Evil, the originals, though. I've already did a stream on Silent Hill 1. We'll be working on Silent Hill and Beyond, 2 Beyond. We'll be doing Resident Evil eventually. We got this. I will be playing Neo eventually. There's Xenoverse 1. To be fair, I have not played much of Xenoverse 1 on the PS4. My original Xenoverse 1 was the Xbox. So this is going to be from the beginning with a new character when I play this. We got Destiny, which I haven't dabbled much in. I don't know if I really don't know if I really care for this game. I could play this, but last time I tried playing it, I just did not care for it. We got this shitty game that I grew up with. Not really, I didn't really grow up with it. I was like a... How old was I? Yeah, I guess I grew up with this, kind of. I mean, I still was like in, I think, elementary or middle school when this game came out. I don't remember. I'm bad with time frames, but this game kind of was my childhood. Sort of, not really, because I wasn't, like... I was before the PS2 era, but yeah. I could play Xenoverse 2 with you if you want, or Red Dead. Hey, for sure. For sure. Well, Red Dead Redemption is also going to be blind for the most part, because I've never played them. I played a bit of Red Dead 1, and I streamed a bit of Red Dead 1. I really will be playing through the rest of that solo, but 2 we can play online if you want. whenever I do co-op games with people, I usually am just following them around. I really don't want to just be following people around. I do want to co-op with people, but I also want to feel like I'm actually important. Good burger killer. But yeah, like whenever I play co-op games sometimes with people, I feel like I'm just doing the following while all the people are doing the work. So I don't want to feel like I'm just, you know, you're just leading me by the hand and anything like that. You know what I mean? I don't know if caps matter. Good burger killer. Yeah. I take it that's you.
Haha. There you go.
Alrighty then. Friend request sent. Nice background. There's my Neo theme. But yes, I mean, there's plenty of games. Also, like PlayStation Plus, there's a lot of games. A lot of these games were PlayStation Plus, surprisingly. Like this was PlayStation Plus and stuff like that. So there's a lot of good games that I probably would never get otherwise. All right. My usual time for streaming is around 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern. Today I was a bit late because I worked a little later today. I got home around 4:30, and then I relaxed, played a bit of Pokemon, and then I talked to a friend on my phone for a few hours, and then kind of had to set up my audio for my alerts because I've been having audio issues where my game and my alerts for my Twitch or whatever, Twitch, Facebook, and Mixer, all those places I stream to, keep going into one audio source so no one can hear it. So I had to set that up. It probably isn't going to last though. It usually just keeps changing on me randomly. What is my favorite clip in the Dragon Ball Z franchise? Ooh, that's a tough question to be fair. Let me think on that one. I have not seen Dragon Ball Z in a long time.
You know, you should train some more.
To be fair, I don't even know if I have a favorite clip that I can think of off the top of my head. I do a lot of Dragon Ball Z abridged referencing. I mean, I think there's a bunch of Dragon Ball Z abridged stuff that I love. I just don't even know off the top of my head what that is either. Probably Popo knocking everyone off the lookout.
Might cause some trouble later.
Let me teach you the pecking order. It goes you, the deck, the worms inside the deck, Popo's stool, Kami, and then Popo. Any questions? Yes, I enjoy the climb back up, bitch. Probably my favorite line out of the abridged. As for the actual series, I have no idea, to be fair. I would have to rewatch them. It's been so long. My favorite scene in Dragon Ball, though, is when Goku puts down the power pole and Murasaki, the ninja, lands on it, and it goes up his ass. Probably my favorite scene in that. That seems hilarious.
You know, you should train some more.
Actually, to be fair, I think my favorite scene is when Vegeta blows himself up. Because that is probably one of the most moving scenes that I've seen. Because Vegeta's my favorite Dragon Ball character, and that scene to this day still makes me tear up. That and Dragon Ball Super, probably when Vegeta was trying to take out Jiren with no power. That man has had so much character development, and I fucking, to this day, he makes me cry, and I love it. I'm a very emotional person when it comes to certain series, and I, like, no matter what, I just tear up for certain scenes that I've seen, like, thousands of times. I guess those are my favorite scenes, to be fair. I can't think of any others.
You're done already?
What about you? What is your guys' favorite scenes from anime in general? Like, Dragon Ball Z is my favorite anime, followed by... Well, I haven't watched it in a while. my feelings changed drastically. I used to love Inuyasha a lot, but it's probably not as good as it was. I gotta go, it's 11 p.m. Take care, dude. Thank you for joining. And don't worry, I'll be playing a variety of games. I'm a variety streamer, man. If you're not a biggest fan of anime games, strictly, I'll be playing a lot of other things. And if you do want to join me for future games, feel free to let me know. When I do get to them eventually.
Might cause some trouble later.
Super Saiyan, oh, that is a very good scene. And this is to go further beyond. That music, though. Yeah, that's definitely a very powerful scene. That's right. That is definitely up there. But yes, Vegeta's speech though, when he blows up, is really moving. In fact, that's actually an alert. That is an alert for me. Vegeta's speech. Shit, I should add Goku Super Saiyan 3 transformation, but that'd be a long alert. I would just do the Goku speech though. And this is to go further beyond. I probably would do that, but I do have Vegeta's entire speech. Trunks, Bulma, I do it for you. And yes, even you, Kakarot.
No, you should train some more.
You, I will crush you and throw you into the wind.
Steel bridge. I can see a steel bridge. That bridge is massive. Might cause some trouble later. Best to deal with this now.
For a guy who hasn't watched Dragon Ball Z in years, I still know a lot of lines from that show. I used to watch anime freaking religiously. I fucking broke my PS3 because of it. By that I mean my Blu-ray player drive and my laser lens for both DVD drives broke. Blu-ray and normal DVD drives could not work. Even video games, even disc for the video games for the PS3 could no longer play. That's how much I watched anime onto my PS3. To the point where I literally watched anime downloaded onto my console. I had to buy a whole new 128 gigabyte model PS3 just because... Sadly, I had to redo all my files again. But I love the PS3, but it's still by far the weakest Sony console. My favorite PS console is always going to be PS2.
Might cause some trouble later. Best to deal with this now.
And there's a bunch of PS2 games
Piccolo
I really
training
want to
under
look into.
something like that.
Yes, I know my main focus is stuff like this, so I'm sorry. I know a lot of people probably don't want to just see strictly anime games, but to be fair, a lot of the games I do play are, like, I guess, anime related, or even if it doesn't have an anime series or a manga series, a lot of it is, like, anime, unfortunately.
Might cause some trouble later. Best to deal with this now. Pumped up and ready to go.
But yes, I do play a lot of more realistic stuff, I guess, like other things that, like Red Dead, I've been playing a bit of before. I will eventually dabble into maybe some GTA if people want to see that. I'm just not big into them. Just because I'm not a big fan of Rockstar games. I just don't really like the play style. It's just the gameplay is not my favorite. I really don't really care for a lot of mission-based games. Like, I don't know. I mean, this game, like, RPGs have, like, sub-stories and subplots. Like, not those kind of missions, but stuff like GTA's missions and Red Dead missions. Like, I'm not a big fan of that kind of gameplay. I don't know. It's weird. I'm weird, but... To be fair, a lot of games I do play do have missions in them, but I'm just not a big fan of gameplay that are strictly just that. I guess, if that makes sense. I'm bad at explaining. If anyone understands what I'm trying to say. Because this game does have missions. I mean, RPGs do have, like, missions and subplots. Strictly this does, but, like, Final Fantasy doesn't really have, like, missions or, you know, stuff like that. It's just, it's more of like, go to this area, go this area, go talk to this person. Here's this optional thing you can do.
Best to deal with this now.
It isn't like, go talk to this person to unlock this mission and then go find this item for them. It's not like
Might cause
this.
some trouble later. Best to deal with this now.
GTA has you go, like, talk to this guy, and then he'll ask you to go get, like, some drug or go kill this guy. I'm just not a big fan of that kind of style. I never really was. Like, my biggest downfall, my biggest hatred for... it's not really a bad game, but my biggest thing about Luigi's Mansion 2 that I disliked is that it was limited. It had you go to several different mansions, and you select a mission to capture certain ghosts. It wasn't just go search this entire mansion, like in the first one and the third. It's like, go do this, go capture this ghost, and then do the next mission. I didn't really like that system. And then Phantasy Star Online 2 has, like, missions that you can do that you have to select in order to start up a game. But that's... they still allow you to just go freely search the map once you unlock the free roam or whatever. But that's fine. That's a bit different. And it's late. I know a lot of my peoples aren't going to be watching. But there are people that are probably going to join in that are normally don't because of the time I'm streaming. Shit, there's people that that watched me from Germany and other countries that can't watch me because I don't stream that early. Maybe, like, the weekends, yes, but usually I sleep in. So, unfortunately, a lot of my fans that have watched me in the past can't join me because I usually stream at a much later time. Unfortunately, I work, and I live in the U.S., so people who watch me from Germany and the U.K. and other places, like, can't always watch me anymore. By the time my fans from those other places watch me, it would be, like, midnight for them, or late, like, or later. I know it's already 11 for me. Holy Lord, I'm getting tired, but I don't plan on stopping yet. Not for a little bit. Also, hold up. Let me... I also want to bring up my Twitch chat, even though I'm reading off of Restream. I like to see if there's anybody here. Anyway. How was your drive tonight, Infamy? How is your drive doing?
Best to deal with this now.
Or are you on the weekend now? Woo-hoo. I really need to start. I really need to continue Final Fantasy IV. I've just been trying to take. I've just been in a Pokemon mood. I have not been. Ever since I started Pokemon Red, I've been really big into Pokemon. So it's kind of hard for me to, like, when I get into the mood for something. Unfortunately, it's really hard for me to play other things. So that's why Phantasy Star 4 hasn't started yet, and Final Fantasy 4 hasn't finished. It's because I really want to start Pokemon Crystal, but my lord, do I not want to start that yet. Driving's good. Because it's not snowing, I'm able to drive at a desired speed. Nice. What is your average speed? I like to drive I don't really drive that much, not like you do or average people. Like, this may sound bad, but unfortunately, due to circumstances, I never really had the opportunity to really drive. 70? Damn. Like, yeah. See, due to circumstances, I've never had the opportunity to really drive. There's issues related with my brother and all, and I really don't want to go into. So my parents never really trusted me with driving, so I've never driven on the highway. Yes, that sounds bad, but I just got my first car, like, probably close to a year ago. I will learn to drive on the highway, but I've never done that yet. So the highest speed I've driven is 45. That is my, like, the street I drive down to work is not even that long. It's like a 5-minute drive. But like, most of the speed limits there is like 30 to 45, and most people drive like fucking 20. Most people tend to drive like 20 freaking miles per hour. Yes, unfortunately, there's life circumstances, unfortunately. So my parents never trusted me with a car. They've never given me the opportunity to ever drive. Not until recently, then I got my own car. And now I drive, but there's really nowhere for me to go, so I don't drive all that often. And yes, I've never been on a highway. I know, it's sad. This is why I don't like mentioning this. And I know I'm going to get judged massively for this. Trust me, whenever I told people at work that I've never been on a highway before, the looks I get really bothers me. And I've even had Chick-fil-A asked me to drive their van to another Chick-fil-A, and I had to tell them I don't know how to I don't drive all that often. I don't know roads. I memorize streets. I memorize places by locations, not by street signs. So I don't know streets. Like, whenever people ask where I live, I have a hard time telling them my development's name because I'm bad with street names. Even though I know the street name. It's just I'm bad at telling them exactly which street I live on. Or near. So I just tell them I live near a freaking golf course. Or I live in a townhome development called Waterford Green. The hamlet at Waterford Green. And they are like, where's that at? I'm like, I have no idea. Like, I'll tell them the development name, and people are like, where's that at? By a golf course. Literally 5 minutes away down this street. That's about it. I will never be able to memorize streets. I'm not good at that kind of thing. Which is why I don't drive. So even if people were to ask me, where you at right now? I'll be like, oh, I'm by McDonald's. Or I'm by this car dealership or something. I can't tell them that I'm like by this block because I don't know that. Even if there's a sign in front of me, I can tell them then. But if I'm not nowhere near a street sign, I won't be able to know what street I'm on. And I have an issue too where my sense... Oh man. My biggest thing is my sense of direction is bad. In video games, whenever they mention cardinal directions, I am very bad at cardinal directions. There was one time where I was told to go west, and I was going east. Not that I don't know the difference, it's just my brain literally read east. So I was going the wrong direction. I'm pretty sure you saw a lot of that in Phantasy Star 3.
No, you should train some more.
Where they're like, go west. Oh, okay, I'll just go east. Not that that's that bad. I know west and east. Oh, in video games. I know north, south, west, and east in video games. Oh, in real life?
Like a great apple.
North, south, west, and east?
All
Oh
right.
lord, I do not know
This
that.
apple looks extra juicy.
So I mean, there's a lot of people who use GTS. I will be using GTS. GTS? Yes. Global Trade Station? GPS. Yeah, this ain't Pokemon. I'm gonna use the Global Trade Station GPS. I use GPS to get to places I've never been to before. Excuse me, I'm tired. As much as I like to trade in real life.
Might cause some trouble later.
Alright.
Best to deal with this now.
Where's this Dargon ball?
I'm pumped up and ready
Oh,
to
yeah, my
go.
sense of direction is bad. I've been lost. I get lost in my hometown.
My power. Rock, paper, scissors.
Well, if I'm in a spot I don't recognize, I usually get lost. My direction is so bad. But to be fair, I've driven on streets that have about 60 to 70 miles per hour. It wasn't like a expressway. It was like an expressway. It wasn't really like a highway or full-on a highway. But I've accidentally driven on streets that I wasn't supposed to because I made a wrong turn. So I have driven on further speeds before, just not consistently. To the point where my parents also made me take like another drive test just to recollect myself with driving, even though I technically did not need that. I just needed practice to drive, not practice with a trainer. They did not need to pay for that to get me to drive again. They just needed to give me practice with their own car by myself. Because I don't act well under pressure, so I don't drive well with my parents in the car. My god, it was worse when I first bought my car and they wanted me to test drive it. Oh lord, I'm bad at that. I cannot drive with people in the car unless I really know what I'm doing. And so I crack under pressure and I freak out. I don't know where I'm going. I already don't know streets. And I get called childish and immature and I get told to grow up. And I don't like that. Unfortunately, that's who I am as a person. That's why I don't like driving with people I know. I don't know where I'm going. I don't even know where I'm going in Illinois. I'm just so bad. That's why it's embarrassing. That's why I think it's sad. It's sad to me. Just because I was so... Like, I feel like it's limiting my life so bad. And the reason I'm living with my parents still is because I never could get a job. And now I'm not trying to get pity. But unfortunately, I'm an adult. A full-on adult. And I still live with them. And because of that, I feel like I have no future right now. Aside from having a job, once I get my own house, then things will change. But there's reasons why I'm the way I am, and I can't control that. I know people are going to judge me. I know I gotta deal with it, but unfortunately this is just how I am.
This apple looks extra juicy.
And trust me, you don't think my anxiety flares like mad. Trust me, it bothers me. I deal with this every day. And this is the main reasons why I'm so oftenly upset. It's because I know that I'm not the best at things. And I know I don't get better at things, no matter how much I practice it. Which is why I say I'll never get better at fighting games. Because it's true. I can practice forever and I'll never get better. Unfortunately, that's just how I am. You can see that in this. I am not getting better. I'm just spamming because I'm not good at combos. I don't have, and also I don't have the fast fingers for fighting games. I've realized this when I was playing fighters. I cannot do combos fast enough because my hands just can't do the button inputs fast enough.
Best to deal with this now.
I do not have the hands for fighting games. I am more of the RPG guy. Always have, always will be. Hell, I'm not even really a strategy guy. I like my RPGs because, like, Final Fantasy and those games do have some semblance of strategy, but you don't need... It's not like tactical strategy. So I'm not the biggest fan of, like, Final Fantasy Tactics, for example, or Advanced Wars, which Advanced Wars is an amazing game, but I'm just not good at a lot of that stuff. Because I'm not great at strategy, either. Nor am I good at puzzle games, as you can tell. Cough, cough, Silent Hill, cough, cough, Resident Evil, cough, cough, Eternal Darkness, cough, cough, whatever else. Eternal Darkness isn't really a puzzle game, but it has some, like, stupid elements into it that has some puzzle stuff. Not like Silent Hill and Resident Evil. Oh, man. Wait till I get to Resident Evil 1. Ugh. To be fair, I don't really want too much help on Resident Evil or any of the Silent Hill games unless I legitimately ask for it. Same with Eternal Darkness. I will never learn unless I do it myself. And it's more fun that way. Personally, I hate looking stuff up online, and I had to do that for where I'm at in Eternal Darkness. There was a few bits that I just said, F it. I don't know what I'm doing. Same thing with, like, the magic system in that game. I was like, I don't know how to combine runes. So I had to look up certain runes, even though I've already been told this before. It was a while ago and I forgot. And it's just not a fun system to me, so I don't use it that much. Unfortunately, I like to just play the game the way I enjoy it. It gets me through the game. Whether it's enjoyable to you guys, as long as, like, I'm happy playing these games, and I'm glad that some people do enjoy it, but unfortunately there's a lot of games that I may not do a lot of mechanics in, just because it's not something I enjoy. Unfortunately. But I appreciate you guys that are there for me and support me. Whether it's me talking about my personal issues. Okay, let's see. Like, Infamy, you've been there for a lot of my nonsense and bullshit. So has Charlene, so has Jared, so has Tom, Zero, and several other people who aren't oftenly here anymore. A lot of you main peoples have been there for me for a while now. That's why you're a moderator, Infamy, and Charlene, and Zero, and Jared, and... because you guys have been there for me. You've stuck around through a lot of my nonsense, my bitching, my bullshit. Me complaining, me whining. I've scared people from my streams because of my negativity and my bullshit, whatever. Brain's derping. But I appreciate it that for anyone who does stick around. I know I've scared plenty of people off, and unfortunately, you are getting 100% me. You are not getting a fake. I don't even know how to begin to fake. I know there's YouTube celebrities and people who, like, fake scares for entertainment and fake other things. I don't even know how to begin to act when it comes to, like, whenever, like, in Eternal Darkness, there was that scene where there was a dead woman in a bathtub. I legitimately got freaked out. by that. Because, well, one, it startled me because I wasn't expecting it. But, like, if I were to play, say, Five Nights at Freddy's, I'll probably get scared for the first few jump scares because, one, I probably won't expect it at first. Even though I've seen that game and know the jump scares, it's the delay of the jump scare that I don't expect because it takes so long for some of them. So after a bit, I'll get scared to hell. Also, that game, please don't request that game. I really hate Five Nights at Freddy's. I am not good at management, and that game is not my thing. That game is bad. I've never played it. I've seen all of them. I was curious at one point. My lord, I am not good at that kind of management. That is too stressful. I am sorry. Even if that game was any resemblance of fun, just the amount of management is so stressful. That would not be fun for me at all. I don't know, like, I'm too early of a Twitch streamer right now to really be focusing on, like, everyone else's enjoyment. Like, I do want your guys' enjoyment, but I also need to have a game that I enjoy too, otherwise the stream is going to suffer. And unfortunately, if I were to play Five Nights at Freddy's, that's one example of a stream suffering because I would not enjoy it. I'm sure you don't want me to just play a game that I outright despise, that I would just outright not be happy with either. But I'm fine with playing it if you guys want to see it. I'm just hoping that no one does, because that's just not going to be fun. Not fun for anybody. But yeah, no, like,
Goku.
if anyone does request a game and I never played it before, or I outright have and don't like it, I will still do it. I'm not going to sit there and turn down a request because that's the point of that. I made that for you guys to have fun and to interact more with chat, you know, a bit more interactive. And I want to implement more stuff like that when I get bigger, like giveaways. Whenever I get, like, a video game, or, like, if I get the money, or if I ever get big enough to where companies send me things. I don't know if I'll ever get to that point, but I hope I do. I want to do big giveaways where I give out games to people, or anime, or whatever people like, you know, stuff like that. Hell, if I get big and make a lot of money off Twitch, and if I have a good job in the future, I want to buy stuff that I would give to you guys. I just want to make incentives for people to join. Fun things. I want to do stuff for you guys because I want to pay you guys back for all the love you give me.
That's so. I'm actually done training here.
I love all of you guys. The support everyone gives. And I don't mean support as in giving me money, because I don't give a flying fuck if I make... Well, I do want to do this for a living because I want to do gaming for a living. I want to game for a living. But I'm not doing Twitch to make money solely. I would love to. I would love to do this as a job. But I appreciate just having you guys here. I'm not begging for money because I have a job. But who doesn't want to do something that they love, though, for a living? This is what I want as a career. Who doesn't want a career that they love? I mean, that's what I want. But it's hard. I'm bad at explaining things. I'm sure you know.
I'll be on the move again soon.
Seriously?
Because as a kid, I've always recorded VHS tapes of me playing games. And that's always something I wanted to do for a living, was make money playing video games. And that's what kicked me off on the YouTube path when I first got my 3DS capture. I have potential. I can play this. I can see this being fun. Maybe I can make some money off this. Maybe I can help support my family or my future family. And get me on my feet. And I know this would help me get me on my feet, as well as my actual job.
On you.
Is that all? Shoot, I'd do that for free.
It's been far too long since we went toe-to-toe. Here I come.
Let's go, 10.
Rock, paper, scissors, rock!
Oh, yeah? Ah! Eat my spirit bomb! Which sucks balls. Ah!
Rock, paper, scissors! Rock!
Fortunately, I think it's over, TN. Bah! Motherfucker. Fuck! He knocked me out of my super form. Or my whatever state. I thought I would have won that beam struggle. Some of these beam struggles, man, I am mashing that as fast as I damn can.
You never cease to amaze me.
Actually, not really. The reason I bring it up here is it's easier. However, I can press faster from down here. It's just not as comfortable. Like, I have more strength of pressing from up here. It's weird.
Likewise,
Speaking
Tien,
of that,
you've gotten a lot stronger.
speaking of strength, the worst thing happened. So, normally whenever I get my pallets at work, they normally tape a a card with all my work on it, my pallet load basically. Well, on one of the boxes, they decided to staple it on there instead. I didn't realize the box had the staples on there, or at least the box that I had my pieces in. I thought I threw out that box. So what I did was I picked the box up. Unfortunately, the box was off the ground, meaning my thumb put all its force on the back of a nail. On the back of a nail, yes. No, on the back of a staple. The staple went through my thumb. It sounds more painful than it is. It actually did not hurt all that bad. It only hurt for that split second, but the the staple went through my thumb entirely. Not the whole thing. I'm making it out to seem worse than it is. Only part of it went through because it was still in the box, but like I picked the entire box up, so that means my entire force forced the entire, or almost a good chunk of the staple through my thumb. And there's a nice big line on my thumb. It actually only hurt for that second. The moment by the time I went to the bathroom, the pain went away. But man, did that break some skin. That hurt like a motherfucker.
Apparently not strong enough.
And the fun thing is, it's the type of pain that surprised you. So it's not like the kind of pain where you kind of like expected that was going to happen. It was a surprise pain, so that it hurt worse because of that. If it was a pain that I kind of could, it's kind of hard to explain. If it was a pain that I saw coming, but didn't defend against, it wouldn't have hurt as bad because I expected it. But the fact that I didn't see it coming, it hurt worse, if that makes sense. For instance, if I punch myself in the face. Yeah, I didn't punch myself all that hard, but the fact that I knew that I was going to do that, it wasn't going to hurt all that bad. But if I were to get punched in the face, it would hurt worse because I'm not expecting it. So when that went through my thumb, it hurt for a split second, but man, did that pain hurt like a motherfucker. Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say, right? I'm bad at explaining. And the whole punch thing in my face is not really a great example.
As promised, I'll wait for this mystery guest.
It's like, think of it this way. Imagine turning around and you and another person collide. Like your heads collide to each other. That hurts because it surprises you. Now imagine bumping heads with somebody, but you see it coming, but you don't block it. What's going to hurt more? The fact that you have more force from turning around and accidentally colliding with somebody, or you somewhat headbutting, just not full force. I guess I'm not really explaining it very well.
Through my sparring with you, I discovered a few things I need to improve. I think I'll train here for a little while longer. Do you mind?
But yeah, I don't know how well you can see it. The camera doesn't like the focus.